Today, we are digging new beds to plant the spring crops in.
I'm Joshua Jesus Ross. I go to Catalina High School, and we are doing farm chores.
My mom found this on the internet, and I signed up right away. I love it. I love it out here. I like working with my hands and stuff.
So kind of just break up into jobs. You guys can switch it up.
I was really excited about it because I'm really supportive of sustainable local agriculture and food systems.
We hire youth ages 14 to 20 to come and work on the farm. We have Saturday work days where they come to the farm, and we have a whole curriculum that gives them experience in the different aspects of small-scale or sustainable agriculture.
What we feed them is compost, which is basically rotting food. What they do for us is they give us worm castings, which is their poop, and it's really high in nitrogen, which is really good for the garden.
Well, we see kids come in with, zero knowledge about this stuff, and maybe just a little bit of interest in gardening. Maybe they've had their own garden, or they've helped in their school garden, or maybe they just like to eat, they like to eat vegetables. And we see them really kind of grow and get excited about agriculture during their time here.
And make it as flat as possible with your hands, okay? There's a national movement happening around youth agriculture, and a lot of it's urban-based, and it's based in areas where people have limited access to food, especially healthy food, and underserved populations who are dependent on some sort of a public food system to help support them. And a lot of times that means really unhealthy, poor nutrition, it's canned and processed food that a lot of people are having access to. So there's been this movement that's been up and coming for years and involving youth in that process. So youth are actually growing food for their families in a lot of these urban places and bringing home their knowledge and the education that they've gotten about what the food system is, and also just about the importance of eating healthy and how tangible it actually is.
My family is definitely a little veggie crazed. I'm really very interested in sustainable agriculture, and I've had little gardens at my house before. Definitely always been interested in that, and just any sustainable way to get nutrients and necessary things that we need.
I think it actually definitely is very alive in youth culture, but my sophomore year I worked at Voices Inc., a youth magazine downtown, and my story was on the local sustainable agriculture because I was just trying to find something that I was passionate about and writing about, and I realized that the food I was eating was not good for me, and I didn't understand where it came from, and it just didn't make any sense. So I started researching, and I started talking to community members, and I just discovered this whole world of sustainable local agriculture. And
I'm in love with dirt.
It's really inspiring to me because kids are teaching their parents about cooking now, and they're teaching their parents about eating well, and it's not this top-down model. It's very much from the youth, from the families themselves, and I believe that's really going to create lasting change. It's not a matter of, I don't know what to do with this broccoli that someone gave me. They're involved in the whole process, and they're growing the broccoli, and they're harvesting it, and they're washing it, and then they're bringing it home, and they're learning how to cook it with their family.
I really like weeding, but I guess the process is just planting something and seeing it grow, and then being able to pick it and cook with it and then have a meal together. You've seen that from the tiniest little seed to what's nourishing your body.